It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's the Commanders' bruising running back. He's coming off an incredible effort.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback. They'll run here with Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the result, a touchdown for Washington. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The numbers a week ago for Everett, 11 catches, 138 yards. And he is going to lose yardage here.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for L.A. 47 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after. Touchdown, Chargers! Jamar Chase, 29 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Now they go play action with Howell. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. First down, Washington. On first down, Howell. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Chargers. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's Ekeler again, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, Ekeler. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Steps away. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert will give this one to Ekeler. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Running on first down, Ekeler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Herbert. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Chase Young, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Howell to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So that challenge, a successful one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Irv Smith Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. From the 10. So we have come upon halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. So here's Washington now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Robinson with another carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's Howell. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Pulled in at the 24. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Faking the handoff. Howell. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Howell completing the quick throw out wide. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Herbert back to the air. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down, Washington.
Now throwing on first down here. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Williams, 30 yards. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The kick is good.
Lutz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Chargers 10. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Roughing the passer, defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for Gerald.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Herbert throwing again. He's got it to Williams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Oh, good return up past the 30. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
56. Chargers 13. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Charger drive about to get going. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One last throw here for Herbert. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.